Hey guys, welcome back to our Texas Homestead. Today's going to be a little different day. We're going to do some food prep. Stuff that can last a year or better in your pantry, not in a refrigerator, and it's a complete meal. And it's, food storage. You never know what's going to happen when prices are going to skyrocket, especially in today's economies. But I'm going to show you a pretty good meal that we found and that it's been really good, and I'll let you know about it. So bring Patty in. She's going to tell you what vegetables are going in it, while I am going to start washing three cups of rice. Okay.
So we chopped up 2 onions and 4 carrots. If you got really big carrots, you could just do 2, but ours were a little smaller.
Can you show them what size carrots we have that you cut up?
They're like this big. Some of them are a lot bigger, but this is what we have. And then it's like 2 large onions. And then we had 3 pounds of stew meat. But you can use pretty much any kind of beef. They said the fattier the better. But the stew meat was on sale, so that's what we got.
Yeah. Fattier the better. It helps it preserve, for one, because fats will help meat preserve, especially in a canning jar. Show you our mess real quick. If you haven't watched my fried rice video, this is the quickest way to wash rice. Don't bring out a colander. It's not worth the time or the effort. Just bring it, swirl it. If you need to, swirl it by hand, but just do it until it starts clearing up. This is a whole lot faster than a colander. A whole lot easier. So, my fried rice video, dedicated that towards Uncle Roger. If you don't know who Uncle Roger is, he's actually a comedian. I think it's Nigel Wynn. But really funny guy. But his YouTube channel's got like 5 million viewers. So. Now also, Patty's going to start the 3 pounds of meat that we have. It's on the stove. Go ahead and get her to start the heat on that. And we'll take you over there shortly to see what all we add in it. I just want to go ahead and get some heat going in that pan. As you can see, it's already starting to clear up. Got our jars in the water already. And what you're doing here is just getting the starch. I've always been told the starch that's on the rice off. Whether that's exactly what it is or not, or it's just rice dust. I'm not sure. But I know it makes a huge difference when you're cooking the rice if you don't clean it. You clean your rice, big difference in flavor, big difference in how it cooks also. Does it have to be perfectly clear? No. Mostly clear? Yes. As you can see, it's nowhere near as white as it was. It looked like milk when I started. Alright. Patty's getting the meat going. If you want to add a little oil to your pan, you can. You don't have to. But go ahead and bring in all your vegetables. The vegetables will have enough moisture in it to help your pan out, so that way you're sweating them down some. I don't ever want to hear about me dropping stuff on the stove. Oh my Lord, babe. My goodness, my goodness. She's having a time today. Those will go back now. You're going to get juices from the meat. You're going to get juices from the veggies. So if you don't want any additives, as in oil, butter, and then you want it to be more true to a natural meal, no preservatives, anything, this is how you can do it. Teaspoon, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
I may use a little more than that then.
Yeah.
All right. Salt-wise, two teaspoons of salt. Same for some garlic. Yeah, it doesn't have a opening to actually pull the garlic out. Got some paprika. Do 2 teaspoons of it also. Some onion powder. 1 teaspoon of that, since you already have onion in it, but the powder will give the meat a little more flavor too. And then your black pepper would be 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon, however you want to do it. I got a teaspoon out, so that's what I'm using. And then mix all that together. All right, we're going to cook this down until all the vegetables are soft, and we'll bring it back. Now, you don't have to do this, but basically what I did, I dumped my rice just to get some of the moisture out of it. And then I'll put it back in a bowl so we can scoop it over into our jars. But just kind of wanted to not leave that step out if you want to do it. You can use a regular towel, so that way it's more sturdy than a paper towel is too, if you want. Okay. The veggies are soft. The meat is still not completely cooked. Okay. It will cook in the canning process. Now, start with some rice, uncooked. And then get about 3 tablespoons of rice. Then get some of your meat and vegetables. That was a lot of it. Okay, and then go back and add more rice. Okay, and that's about how much headspace you want in these jars, so that way when you add vinegar and water to it,
Just water.
and then be able to seal it up.
Okay, so we got the jars all filled up, and now we're going to fill it up with hot water, and we're going to leave 1 inch headspace. Okay, so then go around the jars to get all the bubbles out. And so when you're cooking the meat and vegetables, the meat doesn't have to be cooked all the way through. You just want the vegetables to be softened up. And then I had the jars sitting in hot water while we were doing that, so the jars are warm. everything but the rice is warm, and then the water I'm pouring in it is warm also. And then I got vinegar on a rag. We're going to wipe the rim off, make sure there's no grease or anything on it. Yep. And new lids. And you just want to put them finger tight. And then I got the pressure canner going outside on the camp stove, so I'll bring these out there and show you when I get that set up. Okay, so I got 3 of the jars in the canner. I got the last one going in. The water's already hot. It's got 3 inches of water in it. Put the lid on it. And then you're going to wait till it starts venting when there's a lot of steam coming out of here. And then you're going to let it vent for 10 minutes. So I'll bring you back then and so you can see what the venting looks like. Got a little dark out here. I changed canners because we had meat left over, so I decided to do it all. But if you can see, it's like a steady stream. Maybe if I go up a little bit. It's a steady stream of steam. So we're going to let that vent for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to put the weight on, and then it's going to process for 90 minutes because they're quarts. If you do pints, it'll be 75 minutes. So I'll bring you back when it's all finished and let you see how it is. Okay, so it's already vented for 10 minutes and I put it on 10 pounds of pressure, and now it's gonna cook for 90 minutes. And when that's done, then I'm gonna turn off the heat but leave the weight on and let it sit for 10, 20 minutes, or no, first you let the pressure come all the way down, sorry, and then you let it sit for 10 to 20 minutes, and then it'll be ready to open up. So I'll bring you back when it's ready to open up. Okay, so I forgot to tell you, you let it come up to 10 pounds of pressure, and then you start the timer for 90 minutes. So the pressure's up to 10 pounds. The jiggler is going, so now an hour and a half. I'll come back, turn it off, let the pressure come down, and then let it sit for 20 minutes before I take them out. Okay, it's been 90 minutes, so we're going to turn it off. Turn the gas off. And then we're just going to let it sit until it comes down to 0 pressure, and then we'll let it sit another 10 minutes, and then we'll be able to take the lid off. So I'll bring you back then. There's what it ends up looking like. Pretty much just see all the rice, but there's still all the meat and vegetables in there too. So I'm gonna get all these out. We'll let them sit overnight, and then I can take the rings off and put them up in the pantry.
We'll open one up for you tomorrow so we can take a look at it, try it, and
That works.
that way we can show you what it looks like.
Yep, so we'll see you then. So could have probably used some more salt, but other than that, it's pretty good. And it's really convenient because it's all made in a minute in the microwave and you got dinner already. So we'll see you next time.